The AB Belize trip revolved around education justice and colonialism, which was organized in partnership with St. John's College in Belize City. Through the college, we were able to immerse ourselves in Belize. This immersion occurred through visiting both local communities and local schools. Some communities we visited include Gales Point Manatee and Palmer Village. Gales Point Manatee is a remote village in Belize which was founded by a person who escaped from slavery during the late 1700s. Today, the village relies on fishing, farming, and selling handmade goods to sustain itself, but faces challenges due to its remote location, which limits their access to clean water, healthcare, and education. Although the development of local roads has recently helped them face their challenges, they now face new challenges regarding the preservation of their community and culture in the face of rising tourism. The preservation of local culture was also a concern expressed by Palmer Village. These challenges revealed a few of the lasting impacts of colonialism in Belize. To learn more about the history of colonialism in Belize, we also visited the local museum and a historical Mayan site. The local museum, which was located in a repurposed prison, gave us insight into the slave trade that occurred in Belize during the 18th century, which primarily occurred for the purpose of harvesting mahogany. The museum also provided a deeper understanding of the immigration of different ethnic groups that now make up the Belizean population, including the Creole, Garifuna, East Indians, and the Mayans. Remnants of colonialism were also seen in Lamanai, a historical Mayan site that has only been partly excavated. Lamanai contains insight into the Mayan culture prior to the arrival of the British colonies and the Spaniards. And the site also contains traces of colonialism through remnants of a British mill and a Spanish church. In addition to the historical sites, we learned about colonialism in the classrooms of St. John's College, where we immersed ourselves in the education system of Belize through class lectures. During our classroom visits, we interacted with other students and heard more about their experience, including their challenges, which involve the lack of higher education opportunities in Belize. With only a few colleges offering bachelor's degrees in the country, students have limited opportunities to further their careers in Belize, with many having to leave the country to pursue higher education. This leads to an issue called brain drain, where the highly trained people of Belize emigrate, which perpetuates local challenges of education.
Hi, my name is Veronica Gomez, and I attended AB Belize as one of the student leaders.
Hello, my name is Chloe Jordan. I'm a freshman psych major at LMU.
My name's Margot, and I'm a fourth year senior at LMU, and I'm a psychology major.
My name is Brian. I am a biology major here at SJCJC.
Hi, I'm Marcus, one of the students who went on AB Belize this past spring break.
One of the highlights of AB Belize was being able to go inside the classrooms. I think we went into a sociology class and then a Latin American literature class. Kind of learned about Belize and its history and education, as well as the issues and components that students face in Belize with education.
You just spoke more about the impact of colonialization on the education system in Belize and how it was almost used as a tool of oppression in the beginning, but it was a really slow way to, it was slow coming, I guess, in education here, making it more widespread and available to everybody, but it's getting there.
We also talked about a little bit of the cultural differences, not only within the culture, but how only males were able to attend school rather than females. However, that system has changed. Now, of course, it's normal that, both females and males have education. And Belize is developing in higher education, we're getting there.
Now, although we had many great adventures on the trip, one key one that I took away was during a presentation from an organization called Project Heal. Project Heal is one of Belize's only innovative counseling support programs for school systems. During the presentation, they expressed how there are only two trained Belize counselors in all of Belize City, and those two counselors are counselors for the entire school system at St. Martin's School.
They had an amazing time learning about the history and culture of Belize. Most especially, I enjoyed that we were able to stay at the Jesuit Community College there, and we were able to sit on a couple of the classes and got to know many of the students as they were around our age, and I discovered that we share a lot of similarities more than we did differences.
We had community bonding with the students, got to know them more, got to know the teachers more.
It was really wonderful to meet the great professors and students just because they were very welcoming. They created a social for us to get to know the students a little bit better, which was something that I was really grateful for just because we were entering their spaces.
Overall, the AB Belize trip was an amazing experience for us all. Not just to learn about education justice and colonialism in Belize, but to also learn about the beauty of the country that was seen in the culture we've experienced both inside and outside the classroom. It was thanks to Belize's openness to share that we were able to immerse ourselves and learn more about their history, their traditions, their art, their resources, their food, and the beauty of their land. The warmth we received in Belize is one we will never forget. By empowering the youth of the Belizean community through supporting local educational opportunities, we can break the cycle of social, political, and economic oppression that stemmed from colonialism. Through strengthened education in the country, the future generations of Belize can bring advanced progress in the country while preserving and continuing to practice the Belizean traditions that our group had the privilege to experience.